Right, time to start doing some refurbishing on different things. Now, this is the right hand side, and in my case driver's door lock. Now the chrome is not very good, and I'll polish it up, but the rest of it, as you can see, is pretty shitty, and that needs a good cleanup. One of the problems I had was getting this screw out. It would not come out, and every time I turned it, the piece at the back was moving. And let me show you on this one. This piece was actually moving, but it wasn't, you know, spinning completely. It was just moving, and I thought, oh goody, it's coming undone, but it wasn't. So I tried heat. That didn't work. What I had to do in the end is I drilled a small hole through the back in order to get the penetration stuff that I wanted to put in there. Now, I was going to use PB Blaster, but I know acetone and transmission fluid are particularly good. However, I thought, excuse me, I got a hole in here. Well, the oil is really just to lubricate. Excuse me. So I just put pure acetone in there. And eventually, using, good God, a small punch and a small hammer on the screw's head itself, as you can see, it kind of got fucked up, but that doesn't matter because I'm replacing it. I finally got it to move, which then, of course, reveals the inside. Oh, yuck. Yeah, that's pretty gross, isn't it? So now I'm going to clean this all up, and then I can put it back on the car, knowing I've done the best I can for this. And I'll clean all this grease out, but I will be replacing that grease with my own copper grease. So let's get on and do that, and I'll show you it once it's cleaned. There's no point in me showing you how to clean something. I'm sure you can do that, and you can see here, there's all this crap on here that I will take off with, where is it? No, that's not it. Doesn't matter. I'll just use a little wire brush on here, a soft wire brush. This I will put in my degreaser, and we will take it from there. Yeehaw! Okay, back in a moment. Well, here's a collection of things that I've got to finish now. These are the door lock mechanisms, and they need to be blasted now and made to look pretty. The only bit that's going to show is this piece here, and obviously the chrome there. Do be careful when this falls off. Make sure you put it on the right way around. There's a little lip on it, and that lip faces outwards. If you put it inwards, it's not correct. And as I said that, I'm beginning to wonder, should it have been the other way? Ouch! Sorry, my back hurts. Oh, I guess I'm going to find out. So ignore that last statement in case I was completely wrong. Wow. I could have sworn it went that way. Maybe it doesn't make any difference. Interesting. What do you think? I mean, that makes it level, and it gives a little gap behind it. That makes it run on there. Well, it seems to, yeah, it's definitely that way. If you look, there is a mark, as they call them, a witness mark, where the edge of this has rubbed on the back plate. Let me see if they've got that on the others as well. Well, this one doesn't show a witness mark. Cool, that's stiff. Okay. Let's try this one. No witness mark there. Just trying to see if there was a witness mark on the actual cog itself. It would appear there is. It would appear that this piece here is causing a mark here, which means it goes with the ridge facing outwards. All right, so they've all got to be cleaned up. These are those little pieces that I showed earlier. One of them happens to be polished, so I'm now going to blast these off and then paint them. These obviously are the chrome rings from the locks now, not rings, sorry, the chrome plates. As you can see, not in the best of condition, but they'll do. They're okay, they're shiny, they're going back on. And then we finally have this plate here, which will be fitted in this direction on the car. I have ground me nuts down, and hopefully that will fit. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll try that first. And then we'll put these screws in. I may have to bring the head size down on these screws, I'm not sure. If I do, then I will just put them in the drill and run a file whilst I bring the size down. So let's get this put in and go from there. Okay, I have given them a holiday in the sandblaster, cleaned them up. It really doesn't matter what they look like unless you're going to be a perfectionist about it, but this area is the area that will be exposed or seen once the chrome cap is on. I'm not sure which one it is actually. Is it that one? Yeah, so you'll see that area, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. The car's not perfection. Hey, it's got patina. Load of bullshit. Anyway, so now what we need to do is grease them up. Now I use my good old favourite copper grease here. You use what works for you. I happen to like copper grease. I think it's great shit. And I stuff it in everywhere I can stuff it in. And in particular, I know it sounds strange, but you fill up these springs, because then when they open and close, it's a lot better. Now, grabbing one's trusty cog, we now need to make sure this fucking thing works. So first we need to do, get it on. Okay, there we go. All right, oh, hang on, there we go. Look at that, lovely jubbly, huh? Click, 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 click. Now, what I will do is put some on this cog. Now, most of it will come off, that I know. But initially, it helps when on locking, opening and closing the door. And one thing I will do once it's, the doors have been used a little bit, is I'll clean off the excess. I just like to give it a chance. I mean, that's beautiful movement now. Okay, I know it's messy. Live with it. And now, which one was it, folks? Was it this one? It sure as hell was. That's terrific. Right, I'll get a papier towel, maybe a cotton bud or two, just to clean off the excess where I've been a little too generous. We don't want it on the chromey bit. We'll wipe it around here. And we will now fit this to the vehicle. It sounds like you've got hiccups, doesn't it? Vehicle, vehicle. Hey, I'm an idiot, I can't help it. I was born that way, what's your excuse? There we go. That, in my book, is good enough. Well, actually, it's perfect, but we won't say that, will we? Oops. Get that back on there. Now what we have to do is fit it. So where does this one go, Gary? I have no clue. Well, it's a trial and error. You want to come along for the ride? Let's see. What do we think? Do we think front or rear? If I put you there, click. All right, I'm gonna let's see. Got a 1 in 4 chance of getting this right, haven't I? That ain't it. Probably the other side. Let's go here though, as we're standing this side. That ain't it. We're running out, guys. We're running out. Dun 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 dun. That's the baby. Okay. And as you can see, I've already got the screws here ready. I do actually sometimes prepare, well, not necessarily for filming, but for working. Because I don't have a Phillips screwdriver, so that tells you how prepared I am. Arf, arf. And that one won't come out, so I need to get a screwdriver. Okay, we feed this through. Sorry, you're not going to see inside there. Wiggle this over. Line up the screwy holes. It's going to be a bit fiddly, this. I think I got it. Yep, all right. And of course, you know there are 4 screws here. Get them all in loosely before you crank them down. See, now this is what the idiot did. He forgot that piece there, which needs to go in a little further. And this is what links to the inside handle. Sorry guys, not having a good moment here. Shit. Hey, that's what happens when you do shit live. You don't rehearse. But he Baldwin hadn't rehearsed. Maybe then he wouldn't have killed somebody. Prick. Right. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Okay, there we go. That's better. I kind of got it pinched. It needed to be out further. It's just one of those fiddly little jobs that you have to work on. It's okay. It's no big a deal. Okay, two more things to do on this this lock. We have the diddy little screw, and we have the master clip. I really do not know why we have this diddy little screw. It seems rather superfluous, but it's there, so we will put it in. Otherwise, we'll have a blank hole. Let me get a light here, show you what we now need to link up to. You can see there, hang on, the bar. That needs to go onto here. And it depends on your vehicle whether you need to go hole number 1, hole number 2, hole number 3. All holes are good, aren't they, guys? Sorry, girls, maybe you don't think so. Oh, that's a little loose. Oh, but it's on there, it's not coming off. All right, so guess what? Now we'll try shutting the door. Aha, we're in lock mode. Oops. It's not hitting it. Hang on. Ah, I have misaligned it, guys. Oh dear. Now got me. Oh, I got me button stuck. Oh, how terrible. Wink. Oh dear. Oh, I got me button stuck here. I didn't line it up properly, did I? Duh. All right, so I have just shot myself in the foot. Ka-ching! I'm now going to have to get in the car from the other side and unlock it. All right, you've seen me fuck up. I'm not going to let you see me fixing it because, well, that's no point. You can fix it yourself. You'll know how. I've just got the button in the wrong place. So when I push this in, it's not actually pressing on the lock. Hang on. I'll tell you what. Let's see. I don't know if I can see it. I might be able to. If I can, then I'll show you with camera. Hang on a sec. Sorry guys, this is there we go. All right, now let me take you off. You see the button, hang on, hopefully you can see. I'm going to try and make sure you can see this. See where my finger is? No, you can't. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Let me try a different way of getting the light in there. Just want to try and show you this because it's kind of important, you know, being able to open the door. Sorry, you're getting a really strange view at the moment, but I'm sure you can live with that. Let's try a different way. Right, no, my hand gets in the way then. Bugger. All right, see that Phillips screw there? Meet, there. That should be pushed by that piece at the top there. I'm going to have to do what John Cooper does. Give me a second. Because your hands get fat. Right. That button should be pushing on this. So that should be up. And I haven't got this adjusted down here. I haven't got that adjusted correctly. to make sure it hits this and opens the door. So let me sort that out. All right, now, as you can see, I've attached it here on this upper pin, and the screw here will now hit that button, and that will allow the door to open. Now I could adjust that Phillips screw out more so less pressing is required, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is. Well, let's try it, shall we? Not a lovely sound. There you go. I think the lock, needs just a touch of adjustment. It's yeah, I just got to adjust it a fraction. Will I do that right now? No, I'm not going to, because I've got to put all the door seals on, and that changes the dynamics of everything. Yeah, believe me, it does. All right, so that's one done. Now I'll go ahead and do the other three, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so in order to, excuse me one second, get over this failure, I've cleaned it off a bit. I'm gonna God, yes, do you remember that? Clean this off a bit more. Then these nuts are going on there. Yes, look, see, they are nuts. Now I have ground the top off here. Can't touch it, it's hot. And I'm going to do the same again on this side to make it as narrow as possible, still leaving the threaded meaty bit. That's the plan. Then hopefully I can, again, maybe JB weld them in here. And then hopefully I'll be able to put screws in. Screws in. Why am I doing that now? And it'll be okay. We will see. Now, while I have your attention, you Mark II guys that are out there, I have 4 of these, 2 this size and 2 smaller size. I know where they go, and they should have blocks of wood behind them. They kind of, oh, this must be the other, is this the other side or is this the rear door? Hang on a second, don't go away. Yeah, must be the other side. Hang on, come with me. Come along now, don't slack. Is it this rear or is it the front? Right. It's kind of there. Do you have these on your car? I mean, they've got a block of wood inside them, or at least the other ones that I do, and I'll have to make new blocks of wood. And they fit there, and then they got these holes. I don't recall seeing these things before, and I'm looking at it and going, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Now, should I, woulda, coulda, shoulda, polish them and then lacquer them so that the polish doesn't fade, or should I make them body colour? And do you have them on your car? I have all 4 of them. The ones at the front are smaller. I mean, let me just try, but I don't think this is a front one. No, it's not. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, I don't wish to mess you around. No, it's not. The front one is smaller. The back one, as you saw, reached all the way out to the edge of the door, whereas the front one doesn't. And I'll show you that a bit later in a minute. But do you have them? Okay, looking at the back of my dash here, you can see that there are 3 bulb holders here for fuel, ignition, and I think turn signal, but I wouldn't swear to that. Then these little blue holes there for the instrument lights. Then we have a little yellow wire here for the clock. And we have a wiring harness here for the brake light. I have been in discussions, shall we say, with S&G Barrett, because I bought a complete wiring harness and it didn't include the lamp holders and wires for those instrument lights, for the brake light, or for the clock. So I complained to them. They contacted Auto Sparks, who make the harnesses for S&G Barrett. And let me say, initially, the conversation between S&G Barrett and Auto Sparks was not positive. However, after speaking to S&G Barrett, I said, please give me the email address of the person you've been speaking to, because I wish to discuss with them about the lack of a complete harness when I purchased a complete harness. I have now heard back via S&G Barrett, and they are going to resolve the issue, i.e. Auto Sparks are going to fix the missing items. Well done, Auto Sparks, for stepping up and doing the right thing. I have suggested to them that perhaps they want to revise their complete wiring harness and include these items. You know, for a few extra dollars, I'm sure all of us would be happy to receive those items. I am currently awaiting confirmation from S&G Barrett, which hopefully I will get sometime next week. And I will put it in the this video, although this video will contain other things, but I will make sure that I update you on exactly what is transpiring from the harnesses. So it's a cliffhanger. Hey, this is a bit of an advert. I have lots of extra parts. Oh, this one's classic. I have 2 turn signal switches. The clip is broken on both of them, but on opposite sides. So if you take the pair of them, I bet you'll be able to put them together and make one good one. But you've got to be a little skillful. So, you know, this ain't from Mr. Joe Blow. What else have I got in here? Headlight connectors, headlight seals, fog light chromes. What's that one? Oh, a tank seal that goes on the gas cap. I got an ammeter. The spring and polyurethane bushes for the gearbox, a pulley. What else have I got in here? The scrambles, wiring harness for headlights and for fog lights. I have these front turn signal covers and lenses, a washer, pump, the chrome strip, the voltage regulator. I have all sorts of shit. Yeah, for the carburetor springs, another pulley. Oh gosh, what else have I got in here? That's from the Fog Rangers, the rings from the Fog Ranger. What's that down there? Oh, the rear plinth. Is that another set of those? No, it must be the same one. Yeah, the rear light plinth. I got 3 of those things. And I got a spring for the either the clutch or brake pedal. I'm not sure which. The chrome for the number plates. I got all sorts of shit. Is what I'm getting at. So if there's something you need for your Mark II, please feel free to email me. And as I've said before, I have a lot of shit that is extra. I mean, it's normally small stuff. Well, I do have the 2 rear spats that I've taken off of here. They need repairing, of course, but I have those. So if there's anything you want, please email me at gstargarage, gmail.com. And if I got it, we'll come into an agreement on a sensible price plus postage. And if I don't have it, I know a man that does. And I will happily give you his information. And he's called Jagnut. So anyway, that's just a little aside. Because I got all sorts of stuff. Let me show you over here too. Come for a walk. Now, obviously, I've replaced stuff with new stuff, and consequently, I don't need the old stuff. I got a generator here. I've got, what's this? Distributor. I've got both rear lighting assemblies. You know, they're not perfect. No way. But I mean, they're good, and you could use them. You could probably even get them re-chromed. I got door hinges of varying degrees. I got rear bumper mounts, seat springs. Oh, what the hell that is? Mirrors. I got the wing mirrors. You know, this one's okay. The other one's really not okay, and it needs a new glass. But you know, shit, you could put a new lens in there. It wouldn't be difficult. A little gentle work, or, you know, smash this one out and then glue the next one in. I'm sure you can find somebody to do it, but I don't need them because I am not putting them back on my car. And yeah, seat springs. All sorts of stuff. Well, that's from a Mercedes, you don't need that. But give me a shout if there's something you need. I got fucking HT leads. Well, they're not fucking HT leads, they're HT leads. With the NGK caps on. All sorts of stuff. I don't know what this one is. Oh, we've gone back to this again, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, and I probably have 4 fuel pumps. Whether they're good or not, I don't know. But I have them, and if you need a fuel pump to rebuild the kit, then great. It's lots of Mark II stuff. In the back here. Sorry, this is turning a bit of a commercial. These 2 chrome strips. They're for along the side of the bonnet. And they are not perfect, but they're acceptable. I happen to have more than I needed, and obviously I put the best ones on my car. But they're still not perfect. So, there you go. I also have the... it's under the hood. The shield that goes above the starter solenoid. So, give me a shout. If there's something you think you need for your Mark II, I'm sure we can come to an agreement. It's stuff I don't need, so I'm willing to sell it at a sensible price.